Hello, my name is Robert Smith and I'm with New River Community College's Academic Assistants, and today we are looking at unit conversions of pressures of a gas. Our first question asks, what is 868 millimeters of mercury in atmospheres? And this is relatively easy to set up, as are all unit conversions. They are simply dimensional analysis. So we want to start with our given value, 868 millimeters of mercury. And then we're going to want to multiply it by the unit relation between millimeters of mercury and atmospheres. In your book, you can identify that there are 760 millimeters of mercury in one atmosphere. So we're going to put 760 millimeters of mercury under one atmosphere, because this is essentially multiplying it by 1, because one atmosphere is equal to 760 millimeters of mercury. The units of millimeters of mercury cancel each other out, and we're left with atmospheres. Then all you have to do is the arithmetic, and you'll find that the answer is 1.14 atmospheres, which is to 3 significant figures, and it corresponds with the amount of significant figures that we were given in the beginning. Our next question asks, what is 327 millimeters of mercury in kilopascals? Again, we'll want to start with our given value, 327 millimeters of mercury, and then we're going to want to convert that to kilopascals. You could create a unit relationship between kilopascals and millimeters of mercury, but I find it's easier to go through, or just as easy to go through, the step of atmospheres, the edit. But I find that using the intermediary of atmospheres is just as easy and somewhat less complicated in terms of memorization, because we know that there are 760 millimeters of mercury in one atmosphere. That's a given value. We also know from our book that for every 1 atmosphere, there are 101.325 kilopascals. Sometimes it's referred to as, for every 1 atmosphere, there's 101,325 pascals. So it's easier to keep this in kilopascals because that's what we're dealing with. And 101,325 divided by 1,000 to convert from pascals to kilopascals makes it 101.325 kilopascals. So doing the arithmetic out, you will find that our units of millimeters of mercury cancel each other out, as do atmospheres, and we are left with 43.6 kilopascals. And that's how you convert units